On further nutrition and a healthy living. So you all have first she'll give her presentation. In case you all have any questions post the session, you all can ask her. And wish you all a very happy, healthy life well in advance. After the session, you can always ask your questions. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I understand we are here to speak about the healthy lifestyle. But if I could know before starting, what are you wishing to hear from me? What is your agenda to achieve from this workshop? पीछे तक सबको मेरी आवाज आ रही है? Yes. See, we as a dietitian can speak on very small topics like obesity, but I think over here people don't need it. You're also fit. Natural ways to heal is a strength. If you like to hear on that, or maybe something like a metabolism correction, because here I can see the age group starts taking our body, So would you like to have some lights on that or something else? What is your preference?
With seasonal fluctuations.
Seasonal immunity systems, okay. What else?
Post 35-40, I guess cholesterol and diabetes are generally, sometimes people are, most of them may not be, but generally we are on the borderline.
Okay.
So probably the topic even was how to avoid medicines and go in a healthy diet, so that you can, through diet, how you can manage this. That would be one thing.
That's the reason I mentioned the topic known as metabolism correction, because that takes care of many things what you all are here for, which will take care of the diet, the natural healing process, some portion of exercising which is known as ergonomics, that is chair exercising, wherein what you can do before and after your meals, and of course you all must be having a stressful day because of the work pressure on you. How to deload yourself without this kind of pressure on you. So, shall we begin with metabolism correction? What do we understand by the word metabolism? Let's not read it. This is everything available on the net. Let's talk. What do we understand by the word metabolism? बहुत बार सुना होगा metabolism slow हो जाता है, metabolism high रहता है. What is this?
The conversion of food to energy. Process of conversion.
Okay. Something else. Let everybody speak. There are so many people here. How do we know our metabolism is a slow or fast? Any ways where we can know if my metabolism is getting slower or is increasing? How do we know that?
You don't feel hungry or you feel hungry.
Yes, when the metabolism raises, the digestion process increases. So, you feel more hungry. The other way around is when the metabolism slows down. And why does this happen? One of the reasons is diet aging. These days, thyroid. So when you say hypothyroid, that means your metabolism is slowing down. Whatever you eat is converted to fat more easily, and that's the reason you have more on the obese side, which is not the actual fat but the clinical fat. The other way around is the hyper. Something more on that? Physical activity? We all go for it, so I'm raising it. Okay. Very few people, I can see people are very health conscious here, which is really good. We all require at least 60 to 90 minutes of workout in a day. That is in 24 hours. Organs function well. The basic agenda of walking or doing yoga or gymming is to make your organs Do they have anemia, insomnia, digestion issues? Normally these are the common things what you can hear these days. Now when we talk on correction of metabolism, which one? Okay. Cinnamon, exactly. Methi seeds is not for metabolism raising, it's for diabetic. People with low or some having some glycemic index issues, these seeds are recommended. But when I'm talking about metabolism, because we're trying to heal the illnesses what we have within. Alsi, yes.
Garlic.
Aji?
Garlic.
Yes, garlic. Yes, ginger. Be loud so that everybody can hear. You have such a beautiful voice. Haji? Honey? Okay, because lemon honey सुबह पीते हैं इसके लिए? Okay. Honey is still under the myth. We don't know whether we are drinking pure honey or a sugar syrup. So I wouldn't comment on it. So, but I would say yes, lemon water. Some more?
Pepper also good.
Pepper is good. What about the fresh green herbs? Our kitchen is loaded with it, isn't it? What about curry patta? Yes.
Avla.
Avla is good. Who said? Really good. Yeah. So what happens when we do all that? Can we make a nice green juice out of it? We can make a green juice out of it and drink in the morning empty stomach to cure the illnesses either which is with us and or protect our body so that it's never had illnesses for us. Any questions in this? Don't you want to know the combinations? Yes. So how about talking to me instead of talking to each other? So I'll just put on one slide. This is one of the excellent recipes what we have been practicing since 10 years and with an amazing result. I will be. Somebody can share the email ID or over the WhatsApp I can give it to. If you get any fruit, when I say any fruit, somebody who is non-diabetic can prefer a banana. Somebody who is diabetic and a higher diabetic range, I would say an apple would be better of choice. When I say banana, these are frozen banana. That means you need to peel the ripe banana, keep it into a deep freezer for nearly around 48 hours and then take a portion of it and mix it with the green leaves. Right? To make the smoothie, the texture much better. Now the second comes is pudina. When you are taking 250 ml of glass of a juice, that means approximately 15 leaves of pudina would be added to it. The third portion is coriander. Coriander is always the size of your fist. When you take it, it is with the stalk. You don't have to take just the leaf, take the stalk also. And one feast of it is approximately one small katori. Ambi haldi. I hope everybody knows what is ambi haldi. The raw form of haldi, kachi haldi. The wet ones, yes. One is a white color and one is a yellow color one. I am talking here is a yellow color one. In case if it is not a season, I would say a pinch of haldi powder. Otherwise, I prefer is a fresh herbs. 1 inch. Then when we add the taste buds according to our taste buds, salt, black pepper, cinnamon powder, whatever you feel like adding. 1 pinch. Ideally, cinnamon powder for one body of 60 kilos is 1 pinch. With some rock salt, some lemon to it and grind it. With everything, anything which is a metabolism raiser is 1 pinch. You will take approximately 150 ml to Ideally, this drink has to be taken early morning, empty stomach. Achha, why empty stomach now?
Detox.
Detox, yeah. What else? Has anybody been to a naturopathy center here? Not yet. Okay. Our body has been under the fire or dinner by 8. And you must be taking your breakfast like by what time? 7, 8 again? Huh? Around 7, 8, right? So your body is under the fast zone for approximately 8 to 12 hours के बीच में. So that's the reason it's called morning का जो meal होता है is known as breakfast. You break the fast. So when you're breaking the fast, you need to take something which is healthy, which your body can absorb and heal. The body in the best stage of absorption. So let's give something which is very healthy. If you are a tea addictor or if you like to have tea after this, you can. For surely after 15 minutes you are free to drink your tea. But initially let the system take something which is very healthy. So this is one way you can kickstart your day. Somebody or maybe something like a lot of body weight exercises, I would say. Not having any serum creatinine, uric acid. You will be getting everything on your WhatsApp, don't worry. Whatever is required, please let me know. I will be sharing it with you. This is loaded with carbs and proteins in an equal portion to get your body under the energy zone for the entire day.
This is not for the people with uric acid. And
Yes.
what is there for them?
Please come back.
They'll have this green.
Yes, they can have the green juice. Somebody who is body is not detected with anything, all okay, they can start with this. This is post-workout drink. Instead of taking the protein shakes, you may try this. It's a very good source of protein. The entire mixture will give you approximately 25 grams of protein, which is a very good ratio.
Recently I was reading that cinnamon is taking cinnamon will affect the liver.
If you are taking too much, 60 kilos, 1 pinch. That's the ratio. The body can take up that much, not more than that. Hear that? Thyroid. Okay. Anything else? Acidity. Anything else?
Cholesterol.
Cholesterol. Okay.
Fatty liver.
Auntie?
Fatty liver.
Fatty liver. Okay. Let me talk something. First is the acidity. I'll have to open another one more slide known as alkaline and acid. When somebody has acidity, that means your body is on the lower phase of alkaline, right? What is the ratio our body needs to be? That is approximately around 7 pH level. Ideally, normal human with facing no acidity also, we are around 9. That means the acid levels are very higher than the normal which you should be. So our practice is to make our body more alkaline so that we can stay much more healthier. Now when we talk about more alkaline, how can we make our body more alkaline? Anything which grows on tree, anything which grows on tree will help your body to be on the alkaline phase. Anything which is growing under the soil has more ratio on acidic. Am I getting clear? Please come back. Okay. Anything which is soil, I would like to include even something like garlic and ginger, which is a very nice herb. But if you take that on a higher scale or more than the required scale, they are also acidic. Try to consume more on things which is having water-based things. Something like cucumber, something like duri, something like green vegetables, leafy vegetables. Cabbage is one of the very good source, especially the cabbage soup. It's very good source to keep your body alkaline. The third thing I would say is the detox water. Please come back. No, it's known as the detox water. We can take a glass jar wherein we can slice some cucumber, some slits of lemon, around 8 to 10 mint leaves, and 1 spoon of grated ginger. You can soak that, infuse that in for overnight, and in the morning you can consume that. An excellent way to take the acid off your body, especially people with uric acid, must try. Yeah, we will share it with you. Definitely, yes. Just make a note on whatever I need to share with you. Everything will come over WhatsApp. And we are picking up something from in-between, so yes, surely, why not? First I am finished with acidity and then I am come over to influenza and gas. Liter of water, half a lemon slitted, 4 inches of cucumber slitted with skin, 1 spoon of grated ginger, 8 to 10 leaves of mint. Needs to be infused into a glass jar. Please plastic और स्टील मत लीजिएगा, ग्लास ही चाहिए इसको. Just make sure it is pure glass. Conduction matters. So please make sure you are taking the glass thing. ऊपर जो lid उसका प्लास्टिक का होता है, केवल वो निकाल के ग्लास का ही आप प्लेट रखिएगा. No plastic. The saucer you can keep. 3 days and see the results. All your medication will start dropping. Excellent remedy with very small cost. You can keep changing the herbs also. Many a times if the weather is changing, it's getting hot. You can infuse some watermelon also. If you are taking this water after 4 p.m., you can infuse some citrus fruits like kiwi and oranges. The flavor of the water will change, but the detox property will remain the same.
This water when you're consuming during the day, it has to be long.
Overnight, minimum 8 hours.
And then consume the
Yes.
water.
Yes.
This leaves that will be crushed or just.
No, pure just leave. Just pluck it and put it. Make sure it is washed properly because you are drinking the same water. Pudina. Tulsi is basil. Everybody is clear with the detox thing? Okay. Somebody asked me about the influenza and gas. I'm covering this together because they both are related. Acidity and gas, they both are interrelated because they are the disease of digestion. First of all, they need especially getting digested pretty well. If you are a non-veg intaker, prefer it over the lunch, not in the dinner. Non-veg takes approximately minimum 6 hours to get digested, besides the egg. So if you are eating somewhere on dinner with a chicken at around 8 p.m., gradually you may start developing acidity. The same is with gas. Dinner is meant especially for lighter thing because for sleeping you don't need energy. You just need energy in the daytime so that you can work well. And for sleeping you need something which just cools your stomach and takes care of whatever the mistake of eating you have done while the daytime. So the best thing for the dinner is always the soup and some sauteed vegetables.
But if I may ask, at 8:30 say I have dinner, by 11 when I'm going to sleep I'm hungry again. Then what do you do?
Then you need to check, first of all, is you need to deworm your body. With season, we all get worms in our body, like the digestion, you need to deworm your body. First deworm it, again if you have the same issue, then we need to check up with your metabolism. You're having anxiety, you're having some metabolism issue, your metabolism is raising in the night, your workout schedule is in the evening hours. Yes, so if your workout schedule is in the evening hours, you will feel hungry. So you need to make sure you take one of the Jawari bhakris so that your stomach is more on the fuller side. Yes. Anybody who is having gas will take very less portion of raw things. Any raw salad or fruit gives you all gases. Just make sure it has been half cooked or put a knife in between the apple and just smoke it for a while and then take it so that it gives no gases to that particular human. Anything regarding gases and acidity?